Greetings and welcome back to Here's What I Heard. I'm Laura Goddess, your hostess. Thank you for clicking on my little acre of the internet today. Now come on guys, give Cardi B a break. I mean, it's true that Candace Owens handed her her proverbial political, historical, and integrity backside. But Ms. B can't be all that bad, can she? Now, I'm not usually one to give much attention or support to any celebrity that doesn't really interest me, because doing so gives them exactly what I don't believe they deserve from me, which is attention and free advertisements. But since I do commentary now, I will be like Spider-Man.
Everybody gets one.
And because I know the first two rules of show business. But before I tell you what they are, allow me to thank all my new subs and the people who are contributing to my growth. It is very much appreciated. Thank you so very much. And if you are enjoying my work, please continue to like, subscribe, share, comment, and a donation would be the ultimate. Every little bit helps, and the more I get, the faster I can add you to my conversation. Now, back to the first two rules of show business, especially big-time show business. The rules are: no publicity is bad publicity, and no publicity is bad publicity. Remember that. Since I was not an avid mainstream TV watcher, I had only heard mere bits, pieces, snips, and clips of the Bee Lady. To me, she was just another teenager that the entertainment system would make tons of money off of, and then end up like the other down, out, and disappeared stars. If you know anything about the history of these folks, you know that they were literally worked into the ground. So, when I saw almost all of my favorite indie commentators analyzing the Cardi conflict, yes, I know Candace Owens hates that, but it is kind of funny in this instance, I had to find out for myself whether I was missing something about Ms. B. My research on her was painful, but I managed to get through most of it without too much brain hemorrhaging. So, here's what I heard. First and foremost, Cardi B is a mom. So no one should say anything about or do anything to her precious child. That would be an abomination, and I wouldn't stand for it. However, Ms. B did don the same pregnancy publicity photos that have been used for decades. Although I did notice that Daddy was present, which is a wonderful thing, because all children need their daddies. Not that it wasn't beautiful, it just wasn't very original. Also, the fact that they've been through an infidelity episode is none of our business. Again, I will refer you back to the first two rules of show business. Personally, I'm glad they worked it out. Okay, so let me start with the VP interview, since this seems to be the catalyst for the Cardi-Candi confrontation feud to begin with. First, if I were in charge of any of the networks right now, I would probably be at least a little slighted, because the Biden camp essentially showed the entire world that they considered Cardi B to be more credible of an interviewer to the potentially most powerful man in the world than any of the traditional or credible news sources. Big giant slapperoonie there. Take that, Fredo and Lemonade Man. Second, what were the theatrics behind that noise she made?
That's all I want.
I mean, was that supposed to be dramatic? Or was she calling her cat? Also, I don't think old Joe was following very much of what she had to say. I wonder who his translator was that day. As far as any of her other points, well, they were all pretty much the parrot fodder we've come to expect from that side, and if you could actually follow her, was boringly typical and has already been debunked by those much more competent than I am. So, I will move on.
Allow you with that dry ass because your pH balance is off, and you wanna know why? It's not because you're born with it. It's because y'all keep these dirty ass. You gotta tell babe, yo, your more like mustard, man. You wanna throw my pH balance off? Y'all be these little dirty ass. I be and shit. Y'all need to brush your teeth before you eating barbecue ribs the whole day, bacon, egg, and cheese. Then you nigga right after you put it inside your. Now you got bacon, egg, and cheese grease inside your. You know what I'm saying?
Now, come on. This is actually good advice. Of course, it needed translation, but if you don't like or practice good hygiene, then I don't want you around me either. Besides, is that any different than this?
Love. Hygiene. That's the important factor. Hygiene. The toughest thing in the world is have to turn to your mate one night and say, you got to wash your ass.
Then there's this little nugget.
So it has come into a conclusion that the best way, am I lying? The best way to fuck is with the TV on. Now when the TV is on, it's like, you know, when the club with that blue light is on, everybody look beautiful. That's the type, you know, that you look beautiful when the TV light is on. So that's how I want to with the TV on. And that's the best way to do it.
Hey, if she ever gets tired of singing about it, she can be a couples therapist or even a sex therapist.
Hello, I'm Dr. Ruth Westheimer.
I also heard that she is somewhat of a philanthropist. She had a $1,000 giveaway.
And me and Fashion Nova, we came up with a way that we are going to give out $1,000 an hour for the next 42 days. Yep, that's right. You know, sometimes you give to charity and you wonder like, is it really going to the people? Well, we're going to make sure it's going to the people.
There were some stipulations, though. I'll paraphrase because of her laced-in language, but essentially, you can't lie about needing the money just to lend it to your bum boyfriend, and you don't have to show any naughty body parts, but she ain't gonna complain if you do. I actually wonder if that would make it, like, easier to get that money. I'm not going to find out. I'll tell you a little secret. Now, don't tell her I said this, but I think she secretly likes Trump. I'll bet it's even a secret to her own self. She seems to know about finance and the stock market.
Government, government, government. You want to know something? I know getting real. Once the stock market start going low, that's how I know getting real. Because ain't nothing that white corporate America hates the most than losing money.
I wonder how she knows so much about white corporate America.
Cardi B has admitted that she used to drug and rob men when she was a stripper.
Bernie Sanders likes her a lot. That has to count for something, right?
Cardi B is one of your supporters.
Cardi B is.
Yes. you know her?
I know her.
Yeah.
We have talked on the phone on several occasions. She is really smart.
She has some really high standards, too.
Y'all too simple. Y'all simple. Y'all be thinking that Gucci, Prada, and Versace is the only high-end name brands. So you know what I'm saying?
All in all, I really have nothing against Cardi B. She actually is the epitome of the American dream, where someone can come from absolutely nothing and then become rich, famous, and adored. I'm actually quite happy that she's doing well. Most of the time, she even seems grateful. However, my only advice to her, which I'm sure she could care less, is to never stop educating yourself, especially about the ones you surround yourself with. You may find that what you think is not exactly what it seems. I can assure you that those of us that are on the outside of your fame and fortune world, it looks to us like you have political Stockholm syndrome. Oh, and P.S. Stop being so scared of everything. You were never scared as you were getting to this point, and you have everything now, including protections that the rest of us only dream about. Oh, and by the way, nice house.
We closed on our dream house. This is my second time seeing the house. And look how huge. Look, first of all, look how huge that is. My hair is crazy. And let's walk inside. This is our real estate agent. I'm going to tell y'all more in the caption about our real estate agent. We've been trying to get a house for 2 years and we never see eye to eye. But look. Let me get the phone, Happy. Let me show them the angle. What up, Peaches? Look how huge it is.
Now, if you'll excuse me, my IQ is tanking. So I'm going to go log into the MIT site and work out some brain cells. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Please don't forget to share, subscribe, comment, like, and of course, donate. Every little bit helps, is appreciated, and the more I get, the faster I can add you to my conversations. Thank you so much once again for joining me on my little acre of the internet today. Until next time.
Bye.